Aficionado.
Hi, YouTube. Fred and I here. Fred was up on top of the chair and just came down. Say hi, Fred. We were just here to give you a little talk about our day yesterday. Yesterday we started out the day with an earthquake. We just had minor tremors here. It was from the earthquake in Oklahoma. I'll put a little bit on the end of this. And although I'm not really very political usually in my stuff, I do want to say this friggin' fracking is like beginning to intrude upon my life. So I want him to stop it. I'm smoking my little, well, I call it a duck. Look. See how it's a little duck? That little edge on the bottom, I don't know if you see, is flat. And so it really sets just nice because it can set at any angle because of that little flat area. Like I say, it's just a really nice. I don't know if you can see how small it is. It was made in France. It's called Unique. I don't know what that is. It does have this little crown on it, but since I don't really care, I bought it because I liked it. It smokes great. Perfect for what I wanted. And we are smoking some 125th anniversary lane in it. I was working with my little pennies. When my dad had tobacco in his pipe and he had put it down, he had put a penny or a nickel in it depending on what it fit into it, just to keep it from falling back into his thing. So I made me up some little leather nickels and pennies so I can put them into my pipes to keep it in there. But anyway, so this is a video for Aficionado.HQ. He wanted us to do a little smoking in public and say, you know, he was wanting to know if we smoke in public, and I do every chance I get. You know, sometimes you just don't get a chance to smoke in public. So can you see my dog up there? That's where he stays most of the night. Anyway, so happy, joy, enjoy the video. I'm watching you. So, one of my little leather stuffers. I call it my leather penny. In the old days, my dad used to stick a penny in his pipe when he quit smoking and didn't want the ashes in his bag. Anyway, we're going to go to, today is like, got a lot of festivals, and one of them is the Irish Fest, and the Irish Fest will have over 10,000 people into this little crowded area. Well, this year, because the weather's so good, they're expecting 30,000 people. So we decided to sit there to go to a different little place. It's called DeSoto, Kansas, and they have DeSoto Days. And this year they are doing a Western theme. So, what fun. This is one of my Petersons. And I'm trying to, I smoke in public, but I usually don't have someone else to hold the camera while I'm doing it. And so this time I'm going to try to get a little bit of video of me when I am smoking in public. And I think there's a, not JAD. Anyway, there's a VR request from one of you guys. And so I wanted to show you that anytime I can, I pull out my pipe. I'll be walking to and from the place with a pipe in my mouth, you know, if we get a chance, like say. But I also am doing snuff, and I brought some Old Mill, I think Suzette, with me. I like it. It's a little coarser than what I like. But anyway, so I'm taking snuff with me too because I got to keep the nicotine up. It's been a long day already. So happy, joy, you know I'm watching you. through here, and we are going to DeSoto Days. There's a whole bunch of festivals going on this time of year, and one of them is the Irish Fest, but there's 30,000 people there. So we're going to go to one where it's a little bitty city and there won't be like 500. Okay, so here at the DeSoto thing, we are at the Damn Good Jerky place. And you've been to the butcher shop next door to them with me. But see the little cow pies, and these are like unbelievable pudding cakes. And that's for the dogs, but their jerky is what's really good. And these are the girls that run it. Thank you. Barely hang on. There we go. And that's the girls that run it. Where are our costume people?
Looks like something Patrick would do. We need some for that. Down through Kansas City into virtually the entire state of Missouri, most of central and eastern Kansas, all of Oklahoma, good chunks of northern Texas, all around the Dallas area, most of central and northwestern Arkansas, and even parts of the northern Texas Panhandle. Now, Oklahoma, we all know, and parts of Kansas, they have gotten quite a few quakes over the last 10 years or so for various reasons. But something like this being felt as far as Kansas City is very, very unusual. Now, sometimes we'll have very small little earthquakes here, but that was something totally different that happened, and odds are that woke you up. To be looking at the scope of this in terms of just how many people were feeling it, and like I mentioned, as far east as St. Louis, far north as Des Moines, if not maybe even further north, as far northwest as Omaha, and then all the way down towards Dallas. That really is unusual in terms of the scope, the size, if you will, of the area that's been affected by this earthquake. All right, let me show you our tower cam. As a matter of fact, now getting reports as far south as Austin. They were feeling this earthquake as well. Austin, Texas.
By an earthquake.
Really?
Houston.
Wow. For Oklahoma, perhaps potentially the biggest earthquake to hit the state since 2011. And, you know, if it was a 5.8, I'm not surprised that we felt it here in Kansas City, because that is just, that's California.
Oklahoma following that big quake in the morning, but the intensity was nowhere near the big one that we felt around 7 o'clock in the morning here in Kansas City. Oklahoma Governor Mary Phelan has now ordered 35 wastewater disposal wells closed.
They had two of the trucks pulled away. The other trucks just got called.